Good afternoon, I hope everyone's well today, thank you for watching. I think Nigel Farage is done, and I don't say that because I hate Farage. I think he's an effective politician. That's the problem. He's an effective speaker and he's an effective politician. What's the first rule of politics, and politicians specifically? You cannot trust them. It's as simple as that. Nigel had his reform rally down in Birmingham yesterday, and it wasn't packed. I think you'll see a similar thing to what I saw in my local branch. About a third of people are now disenfranchised, and they've lost hope that reform will deliver the change that the country desperately needs. If you look at the headline that's going around, everybody's saying that Nigel says any illegal immigrants that comes to the United Kingdom will not get to stay. That's the same party line that the Tories have been peddling for the past 10 years, and none of them get deported. That's the issue. And what's to say that they just change the status of the people that are coming here and just change them and say, right, okay, we'll no longer make them illegal, we'll just make them legal, and that way, technically, they're fulfilling their pledge. They're saying no illegals will stay. Well, you can just change the status of them and then they'll get to stay anyway. And what about the hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of illegals that are already in the United Kingdom? Not a mention of them. What's going to happen to them? If they're going to go, or they're going to stay. I think it's over for Nigel, and I think he knows it. Politics needs to change in the UK, and they count on people saying dumb and servile and not knowing the facts. What I'm going to say now may sound outlandish. I don't think it is outlandish. I'm going to say it. I could be Prime Minister tomorrow. What you need is to command the majority in the House of Commons. There is no legal requirements for the Prime Minister to be a parliamentarian. There was no legal requirements for them to be drawn from the House of Commons. And as such, there was no legal requirements for them to be even elected to the House of Commons. Convention says that they have to be, but that's not the legal reality. The King appoints the person who can command the support of the House of Commons. This could be me. This could be my mother, this could be you, anybody watching this video. It's as simple as that. I want to talk a bit about Rupert Lowe now. The thing that I've noticed about Rupert Lowe is there's a lot of similarities between him and the Donald. Both are independently wealthy, both are self-made businessmen, both were not politicians, and both of them seem to be quite hardline on a lot of the issues that the grassroots of the right in either Britain or in America are quite strident on as well. There's no watering down of the rhetoric. They'll say their mind and to be damned with the consequences, as Rupert Lowe has found out. The establishments do not like this. They like predictability. They like to be able to buy people. If you look at the Speaker of the House of Commons, there's nothing common about him in any way, shape or form. And the same with David Lammy, the amount of money that he's spending on private jets. This is the thing with most MPs, most politicians. They get their noses in the trough and they embed into the system. They have no desire to change the system that's affording them all of these perks. And this is what needs to change. So my view is that Rupert Lowe is going to be the next elected Prime Minister by the people. Your mileage may vary. I think reform is still viable, and I think Reform UK is still viable. This whole scenario with Farage will probably play out maybe this year, maybe next year. It will continue. You've got people like Aaron Banks posting on social media saying, look, we're constantly polling at about 25%, 25%, 25%. Well done. You've hit a ceiling. You're not going any higher. Okay, you need to go higher. What you need is, you need 400, 500 people, ideally, that have never been in politics. If they're wealthy independently, that's better, because they can't be bought. Now, me personally, I couldn't be bought, because I love my country, and I'm a bit of a political idealist. I think I'd make a damn good MP, but I don't think I'd ever run, because I don't think anyone would ever want me. These are just my thoughts, these are just my opinions. Comment below, let me know. Do you think Rupert Lowe is going to be the next Prime Minister that's elected? I certainly do. And as I say, Nigel's a good person, or I think he's a good person. He's on the right side of the argument, but he's not the leader that Britain needs. Comment below, subscribe, let me know if you think I'm insane, and I'll see you in the next video. You have a good afternoon. Thank you for watching.